So growing up, my mom would take so many pictures of us and of our family and our trips. And I've just really grown to appreciate those memories and having the physical picture itself in a photo album. I've really appreciated that. And that really sparked my interest in photography. And in high school, I started in a darkroom class. I thoroughly enjoyed that. I loved being able to create a photograph on blank paper using light in the dark room and being able to manipulate the light and the timing and the focus and then have this beautiful image at the end. And in college, I was able to get an internship here in Fort Wayne at a local photography studio. I do photography, videography, and I assist, I light, I enjoy all of the aspects of it. I've been there for over a decade now and still just love taking pictures and video and editing all of that. And working at the photography studio, we're all digital now. I miss working in the dark room. When you have your film camera, the only way that light gets in onto the film is through the aperture, through the mirror system. And that is what exposes the image onto the negative itself. And so when you're done with your roll of film, you've taken all your pictures, then you would take that camera into complete darkness and put it into a canister, also light tight, because you don't want any light to get onto the roll of film itself. It will mess up the exposure and then all of your pictures will be lost. So at that point, you would do the chemical bath, you would rinse it, and you would dry it. And once it's developed, then it is able to be exposed to light because that image is permanent on the film strip then. And then once you select the image that you want to use from your film strip to make a picture out of, you would take it into the dark room. So once you get into the dark room, you want to make sure that you only have your red safety light on. You want to control all the other light in the room. You cannot have any light peeking in through a door crack, your cell phone. Everything has to be turned off and sealed up because any light that comes in will expose your photo paper and you need to be able to control it. So once you pick out your photo on the film strip, you would then use that light. You would put it into the enlarger and you would use the light in the enlarger to create your image. And that's when it gets really cool, is because you can manipulate the amount of time, you can manipulate the amount of light that is shining through the enlarger, you can focus it, and you can burn and dodge and create the image that you want on the photo paper using the light. And then as soon as you're good with the timing and everything, you turn it all off again, and you have to have everything dark besides the safety light. And then you would go through the development process with the paper and the chemicals to develop the image, and you see the image come to life on this blank sheet of paper that you exposed with the light. And then you would make that permanent through the chemical baths, and then you'd rinse it off, and then you can turn the lights on because that image is then exposed and permanent on the paper. So much like a photography developing process, my life has been a developing process. When you allow God's light into your life, it's amazing what He can come up with, and creating situations and bringing people into your life that allow you to grow closer to Him and continually develop. And you'll never make it to the end because that's when we're going to be in heaven, but just to be a witness to the way that He can use His light in your life and then through your life to affect other people and to share His love with those around you, it is truly an amazing development process.